It's absolutely fantastic to welcome all of you here today to Hampden, to the unveiling of another exciting milestone in the journey to Glasgow 2014, our track and field of play. Absolutely delighted to have Jessica Ennis-Hill as well as Eilidh here, two fantastic athletes to kind of endorse the moment in many respects, but also just to show their support for really what's going to be a fantastic athletics competition in just a few months' time. Obviously, we need to still lay the track, which is due to come in the next few months, but to have the platform built and the solution working, we're absolutely delighted.
First of all, we are both former roommates at London 2012. Was this a case of friends reunited here in Glasgow today, or?
Yeah, it was. We're sort of just catching up on all the gossip. I think it's just not been able to compete last year as well, you know, so just sort of finding out how we've been getting on, because it's not really, probably the Olympics was maybe the last time we did actually see each other.
It's nice to kind of see Eilidh again, and just obviously I've been following the team this year, not competing, so yeah, just good to hear what's going on, how everyone's getting on and preparing for the Commonwealth Games, so yeah, really nice to have a bit of a reunion.
Speaking to other athletes, do you sense a growing excitement about these games in Glasgow, and what is the general mood amongst them about them being held in the city here?
Yeah, I definitely feel that there's a lot of excitement amongst all the athletes. I think having just such an amazing Olympics, and then having the opportunity for the athletes to come and be part of such another great event here in Glasgow. Everyone's just really excited. There's a big buzz around it. Lots of media attention, and excitement. So it's a great prospect for the athletes and opportunity for them. So obviously sad to be missing it this year, and to have come here and really seen how it's all taken shape and how amazing it's going to look, but very much looking forward to supporting the team and hoping to be back to competitive athletics soon.
The good thing is that we have the Diamond League coming to Hampden earlier on in the year, and I think that'll give us a real kind of taste of how the surface is, how it feels and how fast the track is, and it's nice to just have that kind of little trial run before we come out in the summer for the games. So I think that'll give us more of an idea of what the surface is like and how fast the track is. Yeah, I've been to Hampden a few times actually to watch football, so I was unsure how it would feel, but as soon as I kind of stepped down onto it, you kind of felt the football stadium disappearing and now becoming an athletics stadium, and what I really liked was the fact the crowd are right on the track side as well, and I think that'll be a real benefit to the home athletes, just having that crowd right there and supporting you and cheering you on the whole way round, and hopefully it'll just add a lot more to the atmosphere. Well, unfortunately I missed the Scottish Cup final when Hearts won 5-1 here, but I was here for the semi-final when they beat Hibs 4-0, so I think that was probably my favourite moment here, because it was actually just a lovely day as well. It was really sunny and really warm, and just a nice day out and a good result to go home to.
I think one of the wonderful things about this journey so far is that we've had really since the question was started to be raised after London 2012. We've had just an enormous response from world-class athletes of the Commonwealth being interested in coming to Glasgow to compete. In terms of the direct question on Usain Bolt, he's made a number of the right sounds, but ultimately the final entry is not until June, and that'll really be the starting point for us.
Well, I'm due in July, so it'll be quite difficult for me to actually be here. So that's why it's been so nice to obviously still be an ambassador and come up to the stadium now and see it all coming together. I've actually had an opportunity to be here, albeit it's not July. But I'll definitely be at home. I'll be supporting from my TV and watching. I'm still keeping fit and I'm training, but when I go to the track to do a bike session or whatever I do, I'm not there pushing myself. It's a very strange feeling. Normally I go down and I'm breaking my body to bits and training really hard, whereas now I have to hold back a lot. So it's all an experience for me. It's a challenge, and it's definitely given me more motivation to have that challenge to come back stronger and get back to full competitive athletics as soon as I can. Even though at the Commonwealth Games, Eilidh will be competing for Scotland, and some of my other teammates will be England, we're still very much one team. As athletes, we see us all as the same team, and we all support each other in that way. So it doesn't really change anything. In sport, that's how we like it, definitely. Definitely within track and field, it's nice. And, you know, within the event that I do, the heptathlon, we've always got this camaraderie, and no matter whether you're competing with people from, you know, all around the world, different countries, they're all your rivals, but you have that great atmosphere and respect for what each other do and the training that they have to do. So, yeah, I think one team is a great way to go forward.